it's kind of different. Like comedy is different depending on where you show it. Like there's some stories that you can tell with your friends that you can kill that don't really translate well to stage, and then vice versa. So when I'm filming during fiction, I think of like this: we were on set and we're trying to come up with a way to make the scene funnier or work. It's just really just like, oh, what are we doing now? What could we add to that that'll make it look good? They'll really good. A lot of it's kind of it's half planned, half improvisation, really. Well, I got really into drunk history when I was in my sophomore year of college, and I kept thinking this is really funny because when you see when you're community you see other people do really funny things, you keep thinking, oh, that's really funny. I wish I come up with that. But you're also at the same time you're happy that that thing exists and made you laugh. But then I just got this idea. I'm like, huh, what if they did this for like movies, or what if they did this for the comic books? Because half the time when my friends are drunk, we bring up a story that someone else hadn't heard. We always just talk about it because that's what we do. We're film majors. We talk about other stories, and then I thought, okay, well, what if we? I don't know. The idea just came to me, and then I pitched it, and people seemed to like it a lot more than I thought. Like when we first pitched it, I had overwhelming response of people wanting to be the drunk person or be a part of the reenactment, and then it just kind of came to be.
With Meeting Vince, it was the set of Apply Yourself by Noah Campagna's movie, where I basically met at him and you the same day, and when we had to play the cavemen on that bug-infested evening. And I'm pretty sure the three of us didn't really get off on the right foot just on that circumstance alone, but we still tried. At one Flickr meeting, that's when Vince pitched his idea, and I just thought it'd be fun to be a part of it.
I get the subject first. I make them sign this waiver I came up with, basically saying that yes, they are 21. Yes, they're legal to be doing this. They're responsible for what they drink and how much they drink. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't tell people what story to do. I want them to think. I want them to decide it because I want them to latch you on it. And also, I don't make them drink. There'll be times we're doing the recording, I'll tell them, hey, take a drink, but I'm not forcing them to do anything they want to do. Like I tell them, like, when you're good, and if you need to get sick, you need to get sick. So I sit down with the person. I tell them I need to know what they want to do, so I come up with preparations. They watch the movie, preferably day of, if not day before. And then they go out there, buy their own alcohol. Again, it's all supplied by them. Because when I first started doing this, I was underage, so I couldn't. I had to put it all on them. They buy it all. They drink. They drink while we're setting up. And then when they tell us that they're ready, then we start recording, and then they just go through the story. Sometimes they need Sometimes we have to provide an outline for them, so they know, like, if they forgot something they need to touch on, or if they forgot where they were.
But yeah, so I frequently forgot where I was, and Vince had a script pulled up on his computer. He or somebody else, can't remember who was in charge of the script that night. I think Vince and I were vaguely aware of each other before last year. We never talked, but like if somebody said, hey, you know that guy Vince, I'd be like, I'm aware. I'd like, it's Vince. And somebody went up to Vince and they were like, hey, you know that guy Alan? You'd be like, yeah. Because he makes that, he's like, yeah. That's his face. We ended up taking a class together, Business of Film with Erica Dutton, one of the best professors I've ever had. And he mentions one day in class, he's like, hey guys, I'm working on this project, Drunk Fiction. If you're at least 21, hit me up if you'd like to tell a story while you're drunk. And I was like, hey Vince, I'm 21. Get me drunk. We got Lizzie Lovett to make a Green Goblin costume, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he's trying to go on a bigger scale. He's actually trying to give it, some budget, some weight.
In what way?
He's putting more of a emphasis on how the costumes are going to look, where it's being shot, how he's going to edit it together and whatnot. Like he's actually trying to make it look more. I guess he's trying to spend more to make it look like it was made for less in a way.
You know, it's funny, when I first tried doing this, I thought these reenactments could be done quickly. Something we could do a couple of these in a semester. It takes an entire semester to do one.
Gets rid of a lot of headaches without
It,
sound.
it actually really does. We're able to get stuff done quicker. I mean, then the actors have to worry about like syncing up, but I found the better the actor, the easier it is for them.
There's a lot of potential in this idea. There's plenty that could be done. there's so much that can be done just on this concept alone. Just having people sit down and pretty much just tell whatever story they want from how they see it fit, and completely unfiltered.
I don't know. See, it's the sort of thing that drunk fiction is the sort of thing that, you know, making it while you're in college and it's super fun, it's super great. But as soon as you get out of school, you're not going to have the resources until you get famous. And I think that after this one, I don't fully know his plans, but, you know, Vince and I have talked about it, and I'm pretty sure Vince, like, after this one, he's going to hang up drunk fiction for a while until, like, you know, more resources and all that. Which I totally